So hello and welcome to Weight of Fire. We're back with a Deadzone battle report today. And it's going to be a new faction from the Vault, the Hand of the Seven, taken by Ian. And I am going to bring a generic Asterian list because in the fluff, the Hand of the Seven are created to fight against the Asterian threat. So that's what we're up to today. 200-point battle, Deadzone, and the mission we're playing, was it Pandemonium? Invade. We looked at Pandemonium, we were like, that's too crazy. So we went with Invade. So look forward to that. We're going to go through the factions now. I forgot to mention at the start that we have a special guest at the end of this battle report. Claudio is going to come and join us on Zoom and talk to me a little bit about design and the Vault teams in general and about the Hand of the Seven. So stay tuned at the end of the battle report to see that. So Ian, you're bringing the Hand of the Seven today. Can you tell us a little bit about them? Who have you got as your leader?
So the leader is Monarch. Very survivable with an energy shield, jump pack, Recon, 3+ and tactician.
Yeah, it's a nice little package that, and the ability that leader brings you with the ESOC that allows you to bring up the amount of dice you have, doesn't it?
It's one of the choices because we have several choices. So one of them is for every ESOC marker you've got, you can get an extra tactician up to tactician 4.
Right. Okay. I mean, I'm most worried about your kind of like two kind of ranged snipery type guys. So you've got Corporal Valley, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the Artemisia is the other one. So they are quite potent shooters, aren't they?
Sniper, the other one's a tag rifle.
Right.
But they're both very shooty.
Yeah.
Both AP1 as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried about that because I've got quite a vulnerable list really once you get past the energy shields. So. Who else have you got? You've got close combat specialists, have you?
Yeah, but the only one really is Sergeant Howlett with his claws.
Right, yep.
With Frenzy 1 base and then Frenzy 1 for his claws as well, and Frenzy 2.
Yeah, he's a bit scary, him.
And fighting on 4s, AP2.
Doesn't he survive on 3s as well, that fella?
Yes, 5s on 3s as well.
I think that's a bit of a feature of a couple of your models.
Yeah, there's a few of them with Survivor 3. You've got Corporal Phaeton.
Oh, the big guy, yeah.
He survives on 3s. He's got his big explosive frag cannon thing.
Right.
It's low range, it's only range 3, but it's pretty powerful. And he's got Smash 1 in combat as well as his superhuman strength ability. Right, so okay,
so if he gets into combat, he can just crush people.
He can do it in combat when he needs to.
Right.
Then you've got the little drone that can give things prey markers.
Right.
Which again helps you combat. One of the other options that I didn't take allows the prey markers to be used in shooting. So
right, okay.
So it's like the old tag rule.
Right.
From 2nd edition.
Because you have got kind of a bit of a Pathfindery feel to them, don't you? So there's like some kind of Pathfinder. You've got Pathfinder on a bike as well.
Yeah, so there's the other two scouts, so the Recon N3219, who's got the tag rifle and impact charges. And all of them have hacker as well, the scout ones. Right. Which is good for dropping the ESOC markers for a splat. And then
why does hacker help?
Because it lets you re-roll one of the one of the dice, because you need 2 5+s on 3 dice. Yes. So having a re-roll for hacker.
Right. Okay.
Well, we'll use that. He's also got combat training tactician 1, so should Howlett go down, you've still got your tactician there. So your plan is to throw out these ESOC markers? Yeah. All over the board? Yeah, if I can, try and get up to tac 4 and turn 1, so turn 2 and roll in 7 dice. 7 dice! And hopefully get a lot of... Well, my leader, you'll be pleased to know, is only tac 1. So I'm taking the Black Talon Prime with a couple of Black Talons there. I don't really use Black Talons very often. They're quite expensive models in Deadzone, but they do come with energy shield, and they get that lovely aerial deployment with a shoot of 3. So hopefully they can
do a bit of damage, and the energy shield should keep them alive. I'm also taking a bit of fast in there with 2 Sky Razors. Hopefully they'll be able to move up and capture objectives. It is invade, so I do need to get to the other side of the board. So I'm hoping they could whip forward and capture objectives. I'm taking Spectre. I'm taking the Blade Master today, bit of close combat because there's not much close combat in this list. So I'm taking the Blade Master, plus he's a bit cheaper. I've got a cloaking drone, just because I've never really used one before. So I'm a bit worried about your snipers, so I think maybe a cloaking drone might help keep my little marionettes alive. I'm taking 2 marionettes with flamethrowers, flostigators, and 2 marionettes with the normal no rifles. So they're just making up the troops, really. So yeah, I'm trying to use a bit of speed and aerial deployment to try and work around what I think is quite a difficult opponent in the Hand of the 7. We were having a joke before, they're a bit like that movie with Stallone and Schwarzenegger, The Expendables, yeah. So my recon test, I'm on a recon of 4, so I get 3 successes.
And I'm on a recon of 3+. I got 3 successes.
Oh, let's reroll. Okay, second time to charm. I get 3 again.
I got 4. No, 3 again.
Yeah. And this time, oh, an 8. Another 8. 4.
Oh.
Three. Okay, so that means I get to go first.
Right, you win by 1 as well, don't you?
This was our board today, an industrial complex over a lava field. So the Asterians have set up over here. So we've got a Sky Razor, a normal marionette, 2 marionette flamethrower flostigator guys with a cloaking drone, Spectra Blade Master that is, and then another marionette, another Sky Razor down there. And aerially deployed, we had the Black Talon leader. And then up on the towers, there's 1 Black Talon there, and 1 Black Talon there. And over this side of the board, we've got the Hand of the 7. We've got Valley up there on the tower. We've got Fastos, is he called Fastos? I think something like that. Oh, Phaeton. There. And then we've got Rianne on her bike. There's Sergeant Howlett. The Recon and another Pathfinder one, a drone down there, and then hiding under there is Monarch. What's that other?
Corporal Artemida.
Artemida. And then the Recon guy. Okay, so that is the setup for turn 1. We're ready to go. Let's get it on. Okay, so turn 1, command dice, Asterians, get a move, a dice. I'm going to re-roll these 2 fights, and get another fight, an extra dice. So that's what we've got for the Asterians. I'll put them up there.
2 crosses.
Ooh.
3 splats, which I'll keep 2 of. Move, I'll keep, reroll them 2. An extra activation, and a fight.
Excellent. So to start off, this Black Talon is going to shoot down onto the sniper, the Hand of the 7 sniper. Okay, so we've got 3 dice normally, 2 for a clear shot and 1 for height. And the Black Talon shoots on, I can't remember. I think it might be 3s. Black Talon shoots on 3s. Okay, that looks like all of them. So we get 6 hits on Corporal Valley.
I'm going to need an 8 to survive.
Gets an 8.
Gets an 8.
So
I'm
what's
going to use
his?
my fight to re-roll that 3.
Yeah. Oh, another 8. Good roll. That's 6. So you've got 5 saves against my. Was it 6 hits? Yeah, 6 hits. You've got a point of armor though,
Yeah.
So he is okay. Is he a corporal? I keep calling him
Yeah,
Corporal Valley.
Corporal Valley, yeah. So it's 3 dice normally, 2 for sniper scope.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s.
Uh-oh.
So 4, 5,
Uh-oh.
6.
Oh
7.
no, 7 hits. Right, so let's put them over there. So I am on 5s. So I save 1. And I've got energy shield 2, which both fail. And he is dead. And the Black Talon, sadly, isn't anymore. So that Sky Razor has just flown up to the top of that stack to replace the dead Black Talon, but he had to sprint to get up there, so that's the end of his go. Okay, so Ian's about to try for his ESOC marker.
So it's 3 dice.
2 successes.
5 up, need 2 successes. Because he's a hacker, he can re-roll 1 dice. So 2 successes anyway, so it's where it wants to be.
The ESOC marker gets placed there, inside of, just outside of deployment zone. So Recon M3219 has moved out into the open, taking a bit of a risk, but he's going to throw charges up at the Sky Razor.
So 4's needed. Oh, only 1. I'm going to use my movement dice to re-roll one of those. Just 1.
My bike survive is a 5, and it has evade as well. It gets all 3, so it's okay. So with a evade, the Sky Razor dropped down onto that objective there, which again might be a little bit dangerous, because what are you about to do?
Well, while you've evaded down there, I'm going to use an extra activation and use a sniper rifle lady.
Oh no. Oh yeah, she's got a special scoped weapon, hasn't she?
Couple meter, so it's sniper scope with AP1.
Oh dear.
So it's 3 dice base, 2 for the sniper scope, and 1 for the height.
Oh no.
Hitting on 4 with AP1. So 1 miss but 2 8s.
I think this is going to be a dead Sky Razor.
6 hits, AP1.
Okay, AP1. I think I do have a point of armour, but let me just check. So, yeah, I do have armour 1, but AP1 negates that. So, my survive is 5s. I get
an 8.
Get an 8. But that's not good enough. So that Sky Razor, which does have 2 hit points, is toast. Evading down there was not a good move, because that sniper scope has just wrecked face and killed that Sky Razor. Drat. So to add insult to injury, the ESOC marker is put down on the burning wreck of the Sky Razor. Move dice and take my Black Talon leader. I'm going to go 1, 2 to here. Oh, try not to destroy the scenery. And then he's going to take a shot at that guy stood in the open there. So Black Talon leader's got a range 3 with his pistol. And he shoots on a 3. And he's got 2 extra for a clear shot. He's going to throw an extra dice in there as well, because why not? So we're looking at 6 dice on 3s. Okay, so we've got 5 hits, it looks like. Yeah. Ouch. 5 hits, I'll take that one away.
That's just saving on 4s, and he's got tough 1. That's tough. So 2 saves. Plus 1 for being tough.
So 2 go off, 1 for tough. Any armour?
I don't think so. No armour.
2 wounds go through.
2 wounds, he's dead.
All been one-way traffic, but now he is dead. Ha-ha! First blood to the Asterians. Right, okay. You can take him off here. Bye-bye. How many victory points was he?
2.
Right, okay.
Marked 1. And he's going to shoot up that Black Talon there.
Okay, Corporal Phaeton's just moving up. Boom, boom. Heavy armour.
So 4 ups, possibly re-rolling 2 if need be.
Okay.
And
he
he
needs
does.
to re-roll the 2. Oh no! 5. Okay, so I'm surviving on 5s. So I got 3 and an 8. So I've saved 3 so far. That leaves 2. He's got a point of arms. Have you got any AP on that?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so that's just one more, but he's got an energy shield as well, so he's got energy shield, so we get either of those. I can't remember what energy shield needs. 6 is, so a save one.
Yep.
Excellent, so he is safe. So he survived the shot, but he's going to scatter now. Do you want to throw the dice for scatter?
Should we start with 1 being in this corner?
Yep, 2, that sounds good to me.
So 1, 2 or 3 will be preferred.
What do we get? An 8. Okay.
So
Straight forward. Oh, that's not great for me. So he drops, but he's got a flight pack, so it's not too bad. So he's going to drop straight down there. So Fastos needs to make, because he augmented, he's going to need to make a 3 dice, 2 success needed survive roll. What does he need for that?
So it's 3+.
Yeah, let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, makes 2.
He's fine.
With an 8.
He's fine. Just jumped up and is going to shoot down on that exposed black talon for a clear shot. Did not position that black talon very well, did I? Never mind.
Right, so it's 3 normal, 2 for clear shot, 1 for height. Hitting on 4s with way to fire 1, AP 1.
Yikes.
That's not good. So way to fire 1. So 3 hits.
Okay, so I'll do my energy shield first this time. Well reminded. Yeah. So energy shield is going to go and saves 1 of them.
Do we roll the 8?
So 2 saves. And he has 1 point of arm. Do you have any AP on that?
AP 1.
Right, so I just need to make a save. 5 bucks. Lives to fight another day. Saving himself. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of moving. My marionette is going to jump forward a cube. And it's going to try a shot up at the big fella on the bridge there. I see you. We'll throw an extra dice at it.
Phaeton.
Phaeton. Yeah. So 4 dice on 5s. You never know, sometimes the cheekiest little marionette shot can get the job done. Not this time, just 2.
I saved on 3s.
He's probably got 2 points of armor.
2, yeah.
I was going to say he's 2 points of armor. Oh, he's laughing.
Perfectly fine.
Saved on 3s?
Yep.
Oh my good god. Won't shoot him again. So you've got your biker left down there. And Howlet, and the drone is hiding back there.
Control it. It's going to spin forward to there. Hide him down the building.
So this Sky Razor's popped up here and it's going to shoot down. Let's see that bike down there in the distance. On 5 then. Ooh, 2 8s there. And does that have weight of fire? I think it might have weight of fire as well. Let me just look. It does have weight of fire 1. So we'll re-roll 1 of those because I've still only got 3 successes despite my 2 8s. Ah, still only 3 successes. Never mind.
Now I'm not sure if this is a typo or not. Because a scout biker has a save of 3+ with resilient 1.
Oh no.
It seems a bit much. Got the same defense as the big gun.
Yeah. Nippy.
So that's
all 3 saved.
Three saved.
Oh. Great. I'm going to continue to do some movement. So I'm going to move up cloaking drone, I think, next. Let's just do that now. It's going to go to 1, 2 to there. Just like so. And over to you.
So biker 2 into this cube here.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot at him.
Oh no. This is not good. Okay.
So it's Sergeant Rhiannon. He's using shotgun.
She's got the, it burns, doesn't she?
It burns, yeah, and knockback. So hopefully I can
splot me into a
spot
wall.
it into a wall and back again into another, well, burning key won't do anything with it, but it's 4 dice, could be clear shot.
The black talon I'll do my energy shield first.
So it's 3 with an 8, 3.
Okay, so energy shield on 6s, say 2.
Nice.
And then I've rolled through too many dice there. So I cheated because I've only got energy shield of 2. So I say 1.
Not bad.
And then I've got a survival roll of 5 up, which is none. 1 point of armour. So it takes a wound. And it can't take a wound, I don't think. It just dies. Oh, and unfortunately, that whiffy roll meant that Black Talon is dead. That's both my Black Talons splotted. Oh dear, not going well. Moving to finish out the turn, so these two Marionette flamethrowers have moved up. The Recon drone has moved up onto the objective. And finally this Marionette here has moved up across and ready to take a shot down at that Recon drone under there. There somewhere. There he is. It's on 5s. Only 1. I'll re-roll one of those with that fight. Oh, goodness me. Terrible rolling. And an 8. Another 2. Yay! Just 1 success.
And I'll defend on 5. 1. Yeah.
Easy peasy. End of turn 1. This is how it looks. We've lost a few Asterians. The Black Talons are gone. And the Hand of the 7 are looking pretty secure at the minute. Start of the next round, we've got an ESOC overload because we've got a token there, we've got 1 there, and we've got the bloody enforcers there. So that means, what are you on now, Ian?
It's tack 1 normally, so with 3 markers it takes him up to tack 4.
Tack 4?
So
tack 4, so you've got 7 dice. Okay,
dice in total.
It's whopping 7 dice test. I have to use a gold dice. So you've got everything there. A bit of everything with 7 dice.
I'm going to re-roll the 2 fights.
Do you need the splats now? Because you maxed out on them tokens.
No, because I can still use them to get augmented and
right.
companion. So we're still worth having on the table. Yeah, it's not bad.
Right, so you've got 2 shoots, an extra dice, 3 splats, and what's the call one? I can't really see.
Move.
That's a move, right, okay. Right, my meagre 4 dice. Should roll off camera, really, it's embarrassing. Okay, so I've got 2 fights, a move. Let's get rid of one of those fights, I think. A splat, okay. Well, that would have been helpful last turn with my Black Talon, but never mind. Right, let's get it on. Turn 2. And Howlett, he's under here, I think, isn't he?
Yep, he is.
There he is, down there.
He's got a speed of 2.
Okay.
So we can go up there for 1.
Yep.
Up there for 2.
Oh no.
And a move dice to get him into combat. Maybe I should save that combat dice.
Oh no. That's my Black Talon leader there, so let's see how this goes. This is the fight between Howlett and the Black Talon leader.
So he's got 1 for moving in, so it's 4 dice hitting on 4s. Actually, I'm going to throw an extra dice.
Oh no! In which case, I'll probably commit an extra dice as well.
So 5 dice hitting on 4s with frenzy 2.
And I'm fighting back, not surviving.
So I've only got 2 so far. We've got this frenzy 2. Which is in 4 hits at AP2.
Okay, and I fight on 4s too, and I'm also at AP2. So let's see how we get on. Not as good because I have no frenzy, so only 2. So that does 2 damage. AP2 knocks out his armor, but he's got energy shield, so let's see if that takes out some. Just 1. So that's 1 gets through. He sadly only has 1 hit point, so he's dead. Oh. So being a Black Talon Cypher, he's only got 1 hit point, so he's dead. Oh no! That's him gone. It's not looking good. Howlett, Wolverine here, does the business. Yeah, I hope you're happy with yourself. You're certainly happy. Eager to avenge his boss, the Spectre Blade Master has leapt up to try and take down Howlett, which is going to be a difficult one. It's on a half cube, so he won't get the moving bonus, and he'll have to drop back down again after the fight. So even though he can fit on there, he's in 2 half cubes there. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Fighting on 4s, frenzy 2. Here we go. Okay, so it's 3, and then no, I can't reroll that twice. So 3 hits.
Hold it, taking on 4 with frenzy 2. Good job, I got with frenzy 2.
Oh, we've got an 8.
That's 3.
3-3. It's a tie. Just been checking the rules for the half cube thing, so it's an immediate move out, so I wouldn't be able to use my fight dice, but what I am going to do is use the move dice to move back in and then get the free fight for moving back in. We did it the wrong way around before as well, so I do get the +1 for moving in, I just don't get my size modifier, but it was still +1 either way, so the result would have been the same. So I'm back in again for another attempt, 4 dice. Let's see if we can do any better this time. I can't. Frenzy 2. 3. I was hoping to get some 8s, but no. You got frenzy, so that's fine.
No.
Oh, energy shield. Oh, has he got energy shield?
No, it's, I think it's got.
So he's AP 2. Has he got any other resilient
type?
Armor
thing?
1. So his armor he takes a wound.
So he takes a wound.
The result of that is that Howler has picked up a wound. Is there a token over there somewhere? Yeah. Now we found out about her amazing survive. Cocky Rhiannon the biker has driven forward onto that objective, and she's going to take a shot up at that Sky Razor there. Okay.
Hope I get it, because that's a clear shot if I don't.
Yeah, it might be. I hope you don't get it. Oh,
2 with an 8.
Oh no.
4.
They're on 5s. So saves 2. Resilient 1. Saves 2. Point of armor. Okay, so the Sky Razor has taken a wound. And it's going to evade. It's going to actually evade a bit closer, so it's going to evade it down here. I'm not sure that's an evasion, moving close to the enemy, but that's what we're doing. Get down there. Like a fool, I didn't realise they had 15 shoot dice over there. So he's going to now clear shot me with the shoot dice. Oh, what a wally I am. Never mind. So 5 dice now.
That's 5 for this. And 4s.
Oh, thank God for that.
I'm going to use a splat to reroll one of those. That wasn't an 8, I just noted it. So 3 hits.
3 hits. Okay, so surviving on 5s. 2, resilient 1. Oh, yeah, he's all right. I breathe a sigh of relief as he goes. I think I'm probably going to activate him now.
Can I use a splat after I've used a shoot?
Yes, yeah. You can.
I will use that to try and put a marker into my cube.
Okay. Does it have to be an occupied cube?
I don't think so. Oh. Let me just double check. Oh, unoccupied cube, yes it does. So I can't put it in my cube, so I'll put it in. Try and find somewhere it'll be useful in a bit.
Nowhere. Yes, again, that's another ESOC marker.
Goes into the cube of the
cube there. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, right now the Sky Razor is going to activate and shoot Rhiannon. I think it was. It says 3 so far. Let's take them out and wet fire. It's 3. Oh, that's disappointing.
That's 3 dice, save on 3s. All of them with an 8.
Boo. Shooting was no good, but then I'm gonna. Ian's just going to do his evade.
Unless I want to, because it's only a.
You don't have to evade.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Right. Okay, I'm going to take a risk and fly close to the enemy. So 1, 2, up there, up there. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Right, okay, yes, clear shot there. Oh, I'm not doing very good with this Sky Razor movement. Oh!
There's an 8 in there.
Oh! Dead Sky Razor! Oh no! 8 train! What's that? 6? 7? 6. Okay. Is it AP at all?
AP1.
Well, I got an 8, so I got save 3. I've got a point of armor with an 8. So I save 4 with a point of armor. 4 point of armor, but sadly I am already wounded. So exploded Sky Razor. That's another one gone. That was just foolish. Foolish manoeuvring. That's another 2 victory points there. Back to me again. Right. Marionette is going to shoot Howlett. I was scared for a minute. He almost died to a Marionette with that roll, but he breathes a sigh of relief as it pings off his point of armour. You're running out of targets because you're killing everyone. Death piles. Looking quite big already.
My drone, and he is going to shoot psychically at your Spectra to try and give it a prey marker.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's just range 2 psychic, so I assume just...
So you don't need line of sight?
Nope, but that doesn't matter. It's just... So I assume do you defend that normally from him?
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Get your prey marker.
Okay.
And I don't.
Oh, well,
doesn't
matter. A moot point.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Right, I'm just cursing about Rhiannon's stupid survives. Let's drop a flame runner. Let's move this guy forward. So, oh my, I'm just knocking things everywhere. So that guy moves forward and it's going to light up that square. So it burns 3 dice. 4 up, is it? It burns?
It's whatever you shoot is.
Oh, I think it's probably 5 then. So I've hit the cube. It burns, yeah. I think it's 5. Oh,
yeah. Saves it.
Surprise! At least she's on fire now, she might lose her activation. Okay, so they evade into combat there, but it was not successful. So I'm going to move my cloaking drone, and it's going to sprint onto the objective. So it's going to go around Rihanna. 1, 2, tuck in there. Hopefully not get shot. Okay. Yeah, so your man, what's he called again? The big guy. Phaeton is using his explosive frag onto this. I just moved within range, of course I did. So, yeah, he's going to roll that now.
And I'm going to augment it.
Oh. It's cocky with the augmentation. That allows you to reroll 2 dice, doesn't it? So, okay. Get it rolled.
Was it 4 ups? I think it was. Frag 4.
Yeah.
No, 4 ups for frag.
4 ups for frag, yeah.
I get 2.
Okay.
4.
Oh no. Right, let's see if I can survive it. Oh no! Once again, moving forward has shot me totally in the foot because he's just blown up. Wonderful. The Hand of the 7 doing more damage to themselves than I can do. Big lad takes a wound from augmentation. The other Marionette flamethrower's hopped up and is going to try and flame Howlett now. See if he does any better. On 5s. Oh, 3!
3, nice.
He's done it. Yeah. At least I've set him on fire. That's one thing. What have you got now?
The sniper is now going to shoot down at that Marionette.
Valley down there. There's this one at the back. Yep, yeah. Okay.
So it's not clear of anything. But
no, he's not now covered by the cloaking drone that's exploded.
It's got height and sniper.
It's never got this.
Got Bravelli, so it's 4.
I wonder if he's Welsh. He's from the valley.
So 2 miss.
Sorry, that was terrible.
2 8s.
Ugh.
5.
5. I think it's Marionette's going to die. He's got a survivor of 3. He failed all of them. 1 dead Marionettes. Take him off. That's another point.
And I'm going to use a shoot dice. So is it?
You're going to use shoot dice, shoot in combat. So I think it's -2, isn't it?
It's -2. So that minus is off a sniper scope.
But he's still got his height.
Still got height, so it's 4 dice.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh no. Also,
just 1.
Roll. Just 1 that time. Well. Fine. I wish I could have got that roll last time. At the end of turn 2, the Asterians are almost all dead. There's only 4 of them left now. So I don't think we're going to go another turn. We'll see if we can kill something on our way out, though. I lose my lead splat and I can't reroll, so I get an extra activation, a shoot. Oh, that's actually all right, I think. And I'll stealthy, which is useless.
Right, let's have a look. We've got a spot, a shoot. I'll keep one move, I'll keep an extra observation, I'll keep a dice. I'll reroll these two.
So in a desperate bid to actually kill someone, the Blade Masters decided to attack that drone. Oh, another roll like that. I got Frenzy 2. So I got 4 hits.
Unless it gets an 8 train instead. Nope, dead.
Splat. Oh, I forgot to say, we did splat the drone. But it's not worth any victory points, so it's a moral victory though, for the Spectrum. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do an extra activation.
Okay.
So this marionette is going to shoot Howard with fire. Ring of fire. There's no point you rolling, is there?
No.
So I may as well use a shoot dice and try again. Ah!
Oh my god.
Whiffy McWhifferson!
Look.
Oh, sprinting out of the fire in a very dramatic shot.
So, well, he's going to attack the marionette if he can.
Oh, right, okay.
So, it's survive is 3s. There's his fire of 4s.
Yeah, I need to roll the fire of 4, don't I? I'm just stood there like Pippi. Fire gets 1.
And he gets 2, so he's fine. So he gets to escape the fiery cube and attack.
Okay.
He gets 3 dice and he's moved in for 4.
Uh-oh. I think we might be looking at another dead marionette.
So it's fighting on 5s with Frenzy 2. Oh, only 1. Good job he's got it, Frenzy 2.
Oof.
And only another 1, but it's an 8. So still only 2.
Oh, come on, marionette. He's going to fight back on 6s.
Oh, okay. 2 with an 8.
Oh, 2. Let's just draw. Let's see if we can chance across. Are we 5 away? Or are we 6 away there? I think we're 5 away there. I'm going to shoot that sniper over there, or the girl with the tacker rifle. On 5s. 2 8s.
Wow.
I'm going to reroll the 1. Another hit, and then the 2 8s. Another 8.
Ouch. So how many is this?
5.
5. Save on 4s.
Survivor 3 as well.
No, save on 4s.
Save on 4s, right, okay.
Oh, this is a tough one, which is no armour as well.
So elusive was it? Gives you an extra.
Elusive, yeah.
Gives you an extra survive dice.
I'm going to throw an extra survive, do an extra dice into it as well.
Okay. Oh, you're fine.
Is it? Because you've got 5, and my survive is 4s. Yeah, 4s.
4, so you only failed 1 of them.
So I've failed 1
So
with
you
no
take
armour. So, yeah, I'll take a wound.
Yeah.
So if I don't kill him with the extra... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll move him 1, 2. I'll avoid the flaming cube.
Right, yeah. So Monarch's moved into combat there.
And he'll use the extra dice for his combat.
So what's Monarch got? Because Monarch's not really had much action.
He's not got much fighting really, he's more of a shooter. So he's just got nothing in combat. So he's just fights on 5s.
Oh.
But he's moved in and he's got a friend. So to
be fair, it's a marionette, so I think he's going to... Oh, it's a she, is it, Monarch? Monarch's a lady.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, that's the dice roll for the Monarch fight. I'm surviving, so... Marionette takes a wound from Monarch, and it's that Marionette's go, so this may go wrong, so it's going to fight Monarch. Yeah. So 3 dice on 6s. 1!
4 dice on 5s.
5 dice, because you're injured now.
Oh yeah, you're injured. So only 2, but I'll use that reroll when I didn't know what that dice was to get 3 successes.
I only got 1 success, so you exploded him. Yeah, so that was always going to happen, so that is gone. Two. Which was my last model over this half of the board, so I've only got that marionette there, that one in combat with Sight and the Spectre left. But I'm all out of activations now, so Ian's just gonna see what he can do with his remaining activations. So he's got quite a lot left to go because only one member of the Hand of the Seven has died.
So Rhiannon is going to scoot round to the objective.
Yep.
And shoot up with an augmented shot.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits, and I'll use a move to reroll one of them. 3 hits.
Okay, I survive on 6s, and I get 3 survives.
Oh my god.
Corporal Valley is going to have a go with the sniper rifle down at the Spectra. See if we can take it out.
So we've got height and sniper scope.
Height and sniper scope.
Not good.
That is not a good roll. That's a roll I've been doing.
So it's not even worth re-rolling anything for that, is it? Because I wouldn't.
Shoot dice.
I wouldn't.
Do over.
Shoot dice. Yeah, do over. Not even worth trying to re-roll any of them because it was that low.
Yeah, well, I've got energy shield. So.
Yeah.
I energy shield that one.
Yeah. And it's a little bit better. So, you know, I might as well do. I'll re-roll 1. I'll only choose 1.
You might get an 8.
No. In fact, I'll re-roll.
You'll keep remove dice for you people out, don't you?
Yeah, I'll re-roll 2.
Right.
For this one. Yeah, so 5.
5 hits. Okay, so let's energy shield it first on 6s. Just 1, so that takes it to 4 hits. Are they AP, those hits?
AP 1.
Survives 2, so 2 go through. But will Valley put 2 onto the Spectra? It's got 2 remaining, so Artemida is going to try and finish it off.
4 dice. Hitting on 4s.
Oh no!
Oh, that's what we wanted.
Oh no!
And I'll use one of those to reroll 1.
Okay.
5 hits.
5 hits again. So we'll do energy shield first. None.
Ooh.
And that's gonna. Is it AP that gun?
AP 1.
I think it's dead. Well, I don't know unless I get some 8s. Oh,
2 8s. Oh.
Oh, that's gone out of the tray. That's a miss. So, oh, that's a miss as well. So 2 do go through. Boom! Fiery boom. The Spectre goes up. And that's it, I think.
And finally,
is that.
move 1, 2, and claim the objective with a move dice.
And that ends the game. Inclusive Hand of the Seven victory after 3 turns, 24 points to 2, and that's how it finished up. Ah! A crushing defeat for the Asterians, 24 points to 2. Writing was on the roll right from turn 1, really, with the Hand of the Seven. Getting it done.
Yeah.
Getting it done. They are. So there's some mean figures there, and I don't even think it was just good rolling. I think
There's a couple of good rolls and a couple of 8 trains, but I don't think there's anything that would have swung the game that much.
No, they are a force to be reckoned with. And take 2 after dog interruption. I was just in the midst of saying my Asterians are quite a generic list to take on all comers. But in this case, really, there might have been better tailoring them specifically to take on the hand. I'm not really sure. I mean, where do you think the vulnerabilities of the hand lie there? They've got a lot of good survive rolls, haven't they?
I think you just need a lot of AP. There's not a lot of high AP, high armor in the group.
Right.
But so I think a lot of light missile launchers would probably do a lot of damage.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe some bombards to drop a bit. Then snipers kind of stayed in their position, so maybe kind of like disrupt that a little bit might have been useful.
But with a lot of 3-up saves as well, which is
you'll hear the dog gaffing in the background because he knows we're filming. So what better time to start going? Yeah. yeah, 3-up saves is really, really good, isn't it?
Not being able to remove the ASOP markers as well, just once they're there. Maybe taking out Monarch as early as possible to try to target it.
I think you can still use the leader splat, can't you, even if your leader's dead?
Yeah, but it puts his tack up.
Ah, of course, right, yeah, so your tack would drop right down.
Although the other one does have Tactician 1, it doesn't boost his tack up.
So Assassinate Monarch might be the way to go.
Assuming you're using that ability, because
there is, was it 3 different abilities?
3 other abilities, yeah.
So it's a really versatile list, actually, and you know what? They're actually fantastic models as well, and they were. I did a quick paint job on them. I kind of painted them in a day to get them ready for this report, but I enjoy painting them actually because they're lots of variation there and some good models there. So congratulations.
Thank you.
A crushing defeat to Open Weight of Fire. Well, stay tuned because we've got Claudio coming up to talk a little bit about the Hand of the Seven and talk a little bit about the Vault teams in general. So stay tuned and we'll go over to Claudio now. Bye. Bye. Hello and welcome to Weight of Fire podcast. I'm joined today by my good friend Claudio, all the way from Germany, and we are going to be discussing today some stuff about the Vault, the Mantic Vault, and the STLs that you can download, but also some of the cool rules and stuff that you can get for Deadzone at the minute that Claudio's been working on. So you've just seen Hand of the Seven perform in a battle report, and they performed really well. No spoilers there, Claudio, because you've not seen the report yet. I got absolutely smashed is the easy way to say it by the Hand of the Seven. So
maybe it was you.
I definitely think that my skill is definitely in question, and you'll see that when you come to watch the video back. Let's just talk about the Vault teams in general. What is your jumping off point? What's your starting point with when you're coming to design one of these new teams?
Okay, rather good question, because first of all, I think the first one, the Errors contract, was a test for that. Clive came up to me with the idea, Clive from Mantic came up to me with the idea that he wanted to do them as a team, as a themed list, as a pre-made list, so that we could use the models he wanted to put in the vault in Deadzone. And I think it's a really, really great idea. And that was like the starting point. And already at that point, he had more ideas for more teams. Same did I. So both of us were like, okay, this is something cool. Let's see how it will be received and what we can do with it. So he came to us as the RC, and we were like in maybe the finishing points of making Night Stalkers and Metsudan. And so it was some added work on there, but it's something completely different. So when going to making these lists, my first thing I think about is the theme. I mean, they are called themed lists if you want to. So the theme is really important, and I'm always in every game, every universe, everything I do. I'm about the lore behind it. I love that part. Yeah. And so when going for the designs, there are two things. One is, how can this be really cool and fitting to the lore we want to achieve? And the other one, which models has Clive for me in store or for us in store as the RC, which we can work with, and maybe we can add ideas which or what models we want or don't want in there. And then this is like the first stage of going, and then we'll see, hey, can this work out? Do we have to get something else? So this is really the rough first stage.
Yeah, that's really interesting way of doing it, because I'm quite a narrative gamer, I'd say. I like the story behind the game. So to have these theme lists and to even describe them as theme lists is a really kind of like a good hook for me. I don't see them maybe hitting the table for competitions and things like that, but in terms of telling stories on the tabletop, they are absolutely perfect from what I can see. You've got the Iris contract, and then obviously we've just seen the Hand of the Seven. Really fits that theme of what they're sent to do. So let's talk a little bit about the Hand of the Seven then. What's kind of your design philosophy with those guys? What's the theme really for those?
The theme is they are like the leader Monarch is established, and I've been going through all my Star Saga stuff and all the Kickstarter updates and so on to really do a deep dive into the lore there, because for me it was clear Monarch will be the leader. So I've got a few models from Clive who were talking about it, and it really changed. The list changed from the first iteration, or also the models. We have new models in there. We have models like Rhiannon on the bike. She was, or she's based on an old Pathfinder exclusive leader model, and then changed quite a bit, and then got onto a bike. So it wasn't something we had from the start, but for me it was clear Monarch has to be the leader, and she is part of the ESOC, the Enforcer Special Operations Command. So she really is the one who is like the professional. And then there are a few elements in there who get recruited, like the known or well-known Sergeant Howlett, one of the fan favorites, I reckon. He's a fighter on his own and has his own squad and so on. But for these missions, he might get recruited, or maybe he's like permanently recruited now. I think that's open for interpretation.
Right.
The council won't tell us that, I think.
Those council.
Yeah, man. Always. We need like some leaker, like I think Ghost from did pretty good work on Mason there. But let's get back to the Hand of the Seven. So I think there are a few elements who maybe get recruited in, like Howlett, and then there are specialists who might like really be part of this squad because they have a skill set, a special skill set on the one hand, and maybe some extra equipment to help them like to do their job better.
Yeah, I mean, the extra equipment is, some of it is really, really nice. We were particularly taken with the Rhiannon shotgun with her hot shot rounds. So she fires, it burns shotgun rounds, which are amazing.
Yeah, that was a really crazy idea when I pitched it to the RC, because most of the time I'm coming up with like crazy ideas, and then we go through it, play test it, and so on. And sometimes, especially Ian is like going, he knows that I'm crazy, right?
Yeah.
We know each other quite some time now, and we're working together on Deadzone for quite some time too now. So he knows sometimes I'm going a bit too crazy, and he's there to rein me in. So with the fire shotgun, I was thinking one big disadvantage when you're playing a bike is that you can't get the height bonus. So it was like in a weird spot. What does this bike do then? It's just on the ground, it's ground bound, it's like driving around, but it has a shotgun. Like that's the main weapon. You see it there, yeah? So it should be something interesting, because making it only a melee character didn't fit it that well. It should have like some melee competence, but not as the main thing. So I think playing two video games helped me there. One is Hunt Showdown and the other Helldivers, where they're both shotguns with fire shells or fire ammunition, and it burns, doesn't get any height bonuses. And the combination of getting like being burned and getting knocked back is something completely unique, and that's I think what we're looking for with the themed list. One, like now and then, not everything has to be completely new, but some new elements. And I think this is one which we haven't seen yet. So maybe that's why you ask about it, because it's something exciting and you want something exciting in there.
I was wondering if kind of these vault teams allow you to. Oh, look at that! Oh, he's on brand. He's on brand.
Yeah, it had to be.
I was wondering if these vault teams allow you to kind of experiment a little bit with the rules a little bit and push the boundaries a little bit and kind of put it into a kind of like public test space, and then maybe see some of those rules dribble down to some of the faction lists later on. Is that something you were considering?
Absolutely. I think it goes two ways too. It's not only like testing things we already like testing things in the themed list and for other factions or for things going on in the future, But it's also the other way around, because I think the first list, IRA's contract, had 2 new keywords, which, spoiler, weren't just made for them, because I'm crazy, but not that crazy. So augmented and elusive were 2 new keywords, which we haven't seen yet. So these will be more prominent in releases, which may be out already when this podcast or this video goes live.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that. But this was like the other way around, where we said, we said like there are these keywords, they fit perfectly for like these themed lists, but also trying out new things, going through over the living legends too. I mean, we have some in the hand, we have some in IRAS too, which are like taken out from normal lists. Looking at them again, where's the value? Are they worth taking also in normal lists? And so we try to not change too much from like existing profiles, to not have like different profiles. But I'm rather sure that with the next maybe update to Force lists, we will implement like Ogan for the Forge Fathers getting a bit of a buff, Kira especially getting a bit better, but also Monarch being maybe a bit too oppressive with her gun and too easily taken out. We changed the weight of fire and the energy shield there. Weight of fire 2 and AP1 was crazy. Like, why don't every enforcer gets that gun? So, but upping the energy shield, which is so prominent in her hand, like she has one whole hand only for that, felt like it would be the right move. So these are things we can then consider for updates on these profiles, but overall for maybe rule interactions, some crazy things, new profiles. It's always a testing ground, and it's fun because you can do it. And if it's not for like a normal list or too crazy for a normal list, it's still here and it works.
Well, that's it. I mean, you can use these lists just as a fun game, pick-up game with your friends. It doesn't matter if things are a bit OP and crazy. You know, it kind of adds to the story sometimes. I have to say, my particular favorite is Howlett in that list. He's a great. I like close combat, builds anyway, and he's a great little model, and it's a model that doesn't get enough love. I know Andy's got a massive one that he has as a statue, but you hardly ever see him on the table. So it's great to see him in a team and performing well, because he does what he does best. He just minces people off.
Yeah, it's crazy because I think Howlett is the perfect enforcer because he's even tougher, even more resilient than the normal enforcer. He isn't that good in close combat as you might think, because he's still only fighting on force with, well, Frenzy 2 and AP2, so that's not bad, but not getting extra dice and so on against like big enemies.
He doesn't feel like overwhelming. Armies. He doesn't feel like he's far too good.
Yeah,
he feels like he can get the job done. You can.
Yeah, and he survives, and he can even if he has to, he can run out of a combat, and he has a pistol. I know it's somewhat of a meme with a friend of mine, Fabian, or Fabian in German, who where I was always telling he has a pistol, it's great, and what do you want with that pistol? But running out with that survive stat and being able to shoot something with a clear shot, maybe moving in again with an advanced die, it's great. And I think one idea I've had when going about the special operations, which we haven't talked about yet at all for these lists, which I think we should, is that you can change the survive stat and the fight stat. And that's a biggie, because if you want Howlett to be a killing machine, you can do that. And you have synergies to get those extra dice on top in the list. So I think Howlett in this list can shine even more than an enforcer list where he has maybe like the counter-charging quarterback position usually.
I mean, we did actually mention in our report the fact that the different special operations that you can take really does change kind of the dynamic of the team and makes them almost like 3 different unique teams with the different special operations. Because there's one that, like you say, that changes the survive. There's one that gives you it's almost like the old prey where you can the old tag where you can upgrade your shoot. And obviously the one we played today was the one with the markers that got splattered all around, and Monarch ended up as attack 7 beast. So
yeah, I think with a team like Hand of the Seven, I wanted to do something completely different from the first two teams. So the Revolutionaries, Tertia and Iris. Iris was at first the idea, okay, we have a pre-made list. We don't have any list building options, so we need options, like, because just playing a list feels wrong. So these options are also, you should think about, okay, what is the enemy doing? What units does he have? And what mission am I playing? So that's why you can choose afterwards. So you have information, and then it's not just a luck thing, but really tactics. So you get the rocket launcher, you get the aerial deployment, and so on. So you can like use your own style and best fit for the mission. With the Tertia Revolutionaries, it felt like there are so many individuals there making a revolution because of money mostly. Those aren't like they are mercs hired to do a job, and they will tie in with the story of the summer campaign there. So it's not just a name for nothing. So, but there we really wanted like the characters to build upon them. So you have different play styles. You have a quest for Lyra the Fixer to get better, to earn her freedom. So you can really choose which of the characters you like, and that also changes the play style.
Yeah.
But the squad of the Hand of the Seven is like the elite infiltration unit, and they have to be able to do every job.
Yeah.
And while not being overpowered. So we like, there are drawbacks to every special operation. So you get better at one thing, but worse at the other. So that it's not that easy to take. And I think this is really the inspiration to like change the dynamic of the team regarding your opponent, the mission. They are highly trained, and that really reflects that, I hope.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, and like I say, it'll be interesting to play them with the different options to see how differently they play, because I think they do feel quite different, and it's nice that you've added that in, so it gives players a chance to, you're not getting one team really, you're getting 3 teams, or more in some cases.
Yeah, the fourth option, the Will of the Seven. It's just there if you can't decide, if you don't want one of the drawbacks, like Monarch being so exposed because she's gets a crazy value out of her tactician, or losing prey markers for close combat, only gaining them ranged, or like changing your survive set, which can be bad also against rapid fire. I've played against Hand of the Seven that was melee focused, and my normal grunts just rapid fired at them because their survive was worse. And I could pin them and then charge. So you have to keep that in mind. So if you don't want that, and if you really want to go for the mission objectives, because maybe they are high point mission objectives, then you go Will of the Seven. You don't lose anything. You just gain that you survive till the end of the round, which is great, which can be a game changer. The sniper can always shoot, even if he gets killed before, because he doesn't get killed. So I think that as a fourth option really gives you I can't decide. Well, then I take this one.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Vault is going from strength to strength at the minute. With team after good team, we've just seen peeking across the horizon the Goblin team arriving this week on the Facebook pages and things like that. So we've seen that. Is there anything you can tease coming up for the Vault?
Yeah, I mean, we have 4 teams now with Nuts and Bolts, our latest team, which is crazy. So many new sculpts. That's really a strength of the Vault. Bringing back the old sculpts, resizing them, but also new sculpts with the goblins. It's awesome. So we have 4 teams, which are really, really different in their play style, in their composition of units. The goblins have many models, but also a Strider-like walker with the gruntbot in there, a stuntbot in there, and a gruntbot, and a Hulk, and having so much models. So it's completely different than the Hand of the Seven with the 7 models, obviously 7, and the 1 drone. But yeah, that doesn't count. So many different playstyles already, but there is something more coming in July. Not through the vault, but also Clive from Mantic spoiled that a bit. There will be a Frontiers campaign. So on my mini factory, a crowdfunding campaign where we will get those 4 teams for those who didn't subscribe on the vault and 4 other teams on top. So we will have at the end of July 8 themed lists ready to play.
I'm smiling because I'm really excited about these theme lists. That's amazing. So we're going to see a lot more content in terms of kind of new kind of pre-built teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I really want to do at some point is like a draft. So I will hopefully, surely have all the teams printed and painted, and if not printed and painted, then at least printed for a body that will paint them and play them. So, but at some point, like you have the 8 lists, you have like unknown information. Everyone draws one team without knowing, and then just go play and see how well you do.
That would make an amazing little tournament.
Yeah,
the lists fighting off to see who's the top dog out of those 8 lists.
And really... I know that there will be a few comments about Iris being maybe the weakest of these lists. When we started out, we wanted to make a themed list that can be played against like every list because it's fluffy, it's themed, but it's pretty apparent now that people really want for them to be really good, because you try to list build the best way you can. It's maybe a bit of a sad moment if you think you're list building really well and then someone just plays a pre-made list which is better than yours. So that's a feel bad, and it's a really, really hard balancing act.
Yeah.
But for like the release of the 8 teams, we've gone back to Iris to bring them a bit, make them a bit better, so that this draft system doesn't feel like Iris is a bit worse.
Right. Okay.
So we will be looking at a few stats here and there, or maybe even the special operations, which are already really good, or at least like every deployment really is, but bringing them in line so that it feels like you have the better options and harder to decide, which is always something I really try to achieve, that every 4 options are viable.
Deadzone's always kind of done that, hasn't it? It's kind of tweaked lists and buffed and nerfed things as it's gone along. And I suppose the beauty of the companion now is you can kind of almost like change things quite easily, knowing that most people are using the companion to list build.
Yeah.
And that is, so it's something. So you can go in and tweak things. So if they look a little bit underpowered, or you think, the goblins are stomping everyone, you can go in and just tweak a couple of things, turn the dial down or whatever, and that's an easy change to make, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's also hard to evaluate. Do we want to change? How often do we want to change? So we changed Iris like a little bit after the first month, like minor buffs here and there. But we don't want to change like also the normal list or anything like every month or two months, because we need stability. We don't want to give the impression that it's always changing. But it's a good thing that we have the companion. These releases now are so easily accessible, which couldn't be done otherwise. I mean, you can release PDFs, but those are often forgotten or like hidden somewhere. Here you have it, you can play with it, and I think it's great fun. And it's 200 points, so you're a bit locked in there, but we decided to go for that point value, and we're sticking to it for now, at least. Because then you can really play against each other if you feel like you don't want to list build. Or even I have a buddy who likes the game but isn't into like building and painting the things, but he thinks the idea of, oh hey, I don't have to list build, because usually we list build for him. Just take this team. Oh, goblins, that looks nice. I'll take that one, and he'll place it. And I mean, they are, for beginners, they are a bit hard, or can be harder, because you have so many keywords, so many different units doing different things, and you have to figure that out.
Yeah.
But then again, not list building, having everything there, and when you have the companion subscription, or now July and August, it's free for everyone, which is awesome. You just have it all printed out. So even for beginners, it's a bit crunchier maybe, but that's also a thing that Deadzone maybe needed, to have an option for more crunch, for more rules, for more like little things, terminals that can be spawned and through the tertia. So there are things you can play with that you usually don't use, I think.
Well, like I say, I think the future's bright for the Vault, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you've come up with, what you've cooked up with for these new 4 teams. So I think maybe if we kind of like draw to a conclusion there, and then we'll think about what we're going to be doing in the future as well. So, thank you very much, Claudio. That was really insightful, and it's always a pleasure.
You're welcome.
To see you. And I've no doubt we'll be speaking again in the near future.
Oh, yes. And when the Summer of Sci-Fi will be kicked off by this Frontier too, with the 2 fractions, but also the fluff behind one of the teams is crucial for the summer campaign.
Oh, interesting.
That one, there will be a figure in there that will be a major player. So,
all right. Okay. Well, we'll look forward to that. Okay. Well, thanks very much, Claudio, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.